As CJ sat alone in his quiet apartment, his mind drifted to what could have been. He imagined the streets of Miami alive with excitement, the cheers of adoring fans echoing off the skyscrapers. A sea of red and black, the colors of the heat, flooded the city as confetti rained down from above. In CJ's mind, he could see himself riding on the championship float, a triumphant smile on his face as he held the coveted Larry O'Brien trophy high above his head. The cheers grew louder with each passing moment, a chorus of victory that filled him with pride and joy. But this was not the case. As CJ reflected on what could have been, the memory of the Golden State Warriors loomed large in his mind. They were the formidable opponents who had stood between him and the championship, the team that had snatched victory from their grasp in a series of hard-fought battles on the court.
In the heart of the concrete jungle, where dreams are born and legends are made, my journey began. From the courts of high school hoops to the bright lights of the NBA, every step has been a testament to hard work, determination, and the unwavering support of those who believed in me. Growing up in New York City, basketball was more than just a game. It was a way of life. From the moment I picked up a ball, I knew I was destined for something greater. Every dribble, every shot was a step towards fulfilling my dreams. With each passing year, I honed my craft, pushing myself to new heights and proving that I belonged among the best. From college challenges head-on, never wavering in my pursuit of greatness, to getting drafted and making a name for myself in the NBA. The road ahead may be uncertain, but one thing remains clear. I am ready to write the next chapter of my story, ready to embrace the challenges that lie ahead, ready to make my mark on the world. This is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. I am a New York Knick. Before we make our debut for New York, we need to go way back. College, the crucible where dreams are forged and bonds are forged. For me, those years were about more than just basketball. They were about growth, resilience, and the journey of self-discovery. It all shaped me into the player and the person I am today. My teammates became my brothers, and together, we faced adversity head-on, determined to leave our mark on the court and in the hearts of fans. College taught me the value of hard work, discipline, and perseverance. It taught me to never give up, even when the odds seemed stacked against us. And most importantly, it taught me the true meaning of teamwork and sacrifice. As my name was called, and I stepped onto the stage, I knew my life was about to change forever. From the Chicago Bulls to the Minnesota Timberwolves, I've had the privilege of donning different jerseys and representing different cities. Each stop along the way has taught me something new, shaping me into the player and the person I am today. But through it all, one thing remained constant: the love and passion I have for this game. No matter where I played or who I played for, my commitment to the sport never wavered. New York, get ready. I'm here to give it my all, to leave everything I have on the court, and to make you proud. Let's make some magic happen. Go Knicks. I'm not going to lie. I could get used to this.
New York is a different breed, CJ.
I don't know, man. It just feels like home.
It's great that you're home. Closer to us, closer to family.
Stoked, bro. Playing for New York has been a dream of mine since I was a kid. And now, with all this talk about LeBron joining too, it's like winning the lottery.
Man, CJ, we have been friends for 13 years. I've never seen you this happy.
I'm just ready to get started.
It's time to meet our new team members, our new teammates. Making this decision was hard, but hey, I feel like it was the right one in the grand scheme of things. Meet the squad, meet the team. I mean, it all starts with the king, LeBron, joining CJ as he will lead this squad. CJ Green, LeBron James, also managed to acquire Chris Paul. We also bring in Vanderbilt, who I'm really excited about this year. A shooting center in Brook Lopez, OG Anunoby, Quentin Grimes, and the two from New York, Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo. Let's get it. It's New York time. Our first game in New York as a New York Knick is coming right up. So sit back, relax, and let's get it.
The excitement is palpable as we await the highly anticipated opening night of the NBA season. But tonight's game isn't just any ordinary matchup. It's a showdown of epic proportions as the New York Knicks prepare to take on their crosstown rivals, the Brooklyn Nets. But what has everyone talking tonight is the debut of two basketball titans, CJ Green and LeBron James, as they make their first appearance in Knicks jerseys. The dynamic duo is set to ignite the court with their electrifying skills and championship pedigree.
It's finally game day! The New York Knicks, CJ, LeBron, make their long and awaited debut in New York, and CJ getting game day ready, had to hit the gym. We've been working this a whole summer for this. Revenge season, MVP season on the way. We've been in the lab with the team. It's been a long summer, but man, it's been a lot of fun. LeBron, Chris Paul, CJ, we've got some veterans around us. We've got the King, and I'm really excited to see what this roster can do. So let's get to the arena and let's get this underway. CJ Green back at the Green residence. We're still looking for some housing before we are ready to really settle into New York. We had to come all the way back home where we grew up in order to get things moving. Man, it's not a lot, but it's something that we can always appreciate. We are here at the arena. It's time. It's Madison Square Garden. It's the Knicks. It's the Nets. Let's get to some pre-game press conference, and let's do it. CJ Green.
CJ, how excited are you for today? First game with LeBron?
I'm so excited, man. It's good to be here. It was a crazy run with the Heat, but I'm ready to give this team everything. And LeBron, man, he has been great this summer. Can't wait to see what we can do together.
It all starts here in New York. CJ's first game as a New York Knick. And man, I'm excited. We're taking on the Brooklyn Nets, our crosstown rivals, and it doesn't get any bigger. LeBron, CJ, CP3, man, we're ready. This could be the biggest debut the channel has seen on TNT. Let's get into it. It is the Knicks, it is the Nets, and CJ's career for Season 2 begins right now. As you know, we lost to the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals in 7 games, and now signing with the New York Knicks. It's exciting, man. It truly is exciting. We're almost time to look at our starting 5, our new look starting 5, and our new look in our colors, man. Our first game as a Knick. The starting 5 for the Knicks. We've got Chris Paul, CJ Green, LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt, and Brook Lopez. You guys met the team earlier in the episode, and today we debut them. Man, we played with LeBron in NBA 2K21, where NBA 2K23 actually, where we won an NBA championship with the Los Angeles Lakers, and we get an opportunity to play with LeBron once again, which I'm really excited about. Now, if you guys want to see another episode, hit that like button, man. The support has been absolutely crazy on these videos, and man, I'm excited to keep getting these videos out to you. It is the debut, and we're underway here from Madison Square Garden, playing at the Mecca. I mean, it's something I'm definitely not going to take for granted. I tell you what, early on in this game, CJ is going to be tested as a Knick, as Cam Johnson hits a 3. Man, they're here to spoil the party. 5-0 start as CJ trying to go inside, finds it to the King, open, can't get it to go. That would have been the perfect start, but man, we're going to try and be aggressive this season, as we have actually started this game pretty rough. I'm not going to lie, it's been a real tough start for us, but we need to keep kicking, we need to keep rolling. Green gets fouled, he's going to the line. This is one thing that I want to do for CJ Green this season, is have CJ be in the MVP talks. We haven't won an MVP for quite a while on NBA 2K, so hopefully we can do that today, as we're throwing lobs early, and man, he's throwing down. Man, this is a good start. Jared Vanderbilt, throw it down. this new look New York Knicks team on the quest for a championship and to break a drought in New York. Mikal Bridges puts it in. One thing I am interested to see how we're going to mesh with the team as we get our first assist to LeBron. The King puts it in. 7 plays 6. Cam Johnson, you cannot leave this man open as he hits a 3 for the Brooklyn Nets. Here is CJ trying to work inside and puts it in. Our first official point, field goal as a New York Knick. But man, we're going to play some better defense as we come up with a steal here. Chris Paul off to the races. Hopefully we can get Chris Paul a ring. He puts it in. 3 assists early for CJ Green and feeling pretty good about ourselves. Again, I tell you what, Green trying to attack in the corner. OG Anunoby off the bench. Man, the luxury of having OG off the bench is going to be big as we tried to draw a charge here as Ben Simmons puts it in. 18 plays, 18. Make it 38-38. All tied up. Green doing it all here in his first game as a New York Knick. CJ turning the corner. CJ to the rim. Oh, the CJ Green throw it down. Our first dunk as a Knick. And he gets it to go. But making this decision wasn't easy. I mean, I was honestly thinking of staying in Miami and getting the chance to, try and win that championship as we come up short here. 40 plays 40, 4 seconds to go before the end of the half. Here is Cam Johnson at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And going into the inside team at the half, we're all tied up in our Knicks debut. 40 plays 40, and it's time to get over to the inside of the NBA. Chuck, Ernie, Kenny, and Shaq breaking down our first half against this Brooklyn team. Hopefully, we're playing on the big stage in the Mecca. We can lead this New York Knicks team because we've got a lot to look forward to in this series. There's a lot to look forward to this season. MVP year. And hopefully the inside the NBA team, they can see the amount of work we've put in the offseason. It's been a long offseason. I mean, we had the Olympics, we had the Drew League, as the second half is underway here from New York. Here is CJ, 40 plays 40, trying to get something going here. Vandy goes inside and Vandy throws it down. Nice to see Vanderbilt really get rolling. Green is doing it all at the moment as Mikal Bridges hits a 3. Man, this Brooklyn team are trying to spoil the party early. Bridges again. He puts it in. It's a 2-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets as CJ to bring it up. Man, I tell you what, CJ, that crossover is damning. And CJ puts it in. We are all tied up here. Man, I tell you what, hopefully to bring out some new moves this season as a New York Knick. That one is good. And we've got an all tied up game. Trying to refer to LeBron a little bit here as Brook Lopez in the corner. This is what I'm really going to like. Having that shooting stretch 5 who can hit 3s as Green gets dunked on. Man, they are trying to spoil the party. CJ gets dunked on heavily. It's a 1-point lead for the Nets. Here is CJ Green throwing lobs and Vandy again. I'm liking this duo at the moment. Vandy and CJ are putting on a show as Bridges goes inside and puts it in. We're going back and forth with our crosstown rivals here. Here is CJ. CJ open for 3. Yes, sir, let's go. Our first 3-point shot as a Knick is cash. 16, 7, and 7 for Green. Green to LeBron. The duo is hit. It is here. And it's lit. 3-point game. We're starting to get some stops, which is good. I mean, I feel like defense is going to be something that comes a little bit later on in this series with this squad, but we're starting to feel ourselves out. Here is CJ Green spinning, trying to work his way inside, kicking it back out to Chris Paul. Chris Paul goes lobbing, and Anunoby throws it down. Having that second ball handler, we haven't actually played with a second ball handler for quite a while, and it feels really good. Get out of the way! Can't get it to go. And going into 3/4 time, it's a low-scoring affair here in New York at Madison Square Garden, but we are still trying to hang on. Johnson hits a 3 to start the last quarter. 72 plays 69. It's game time. It's game time now. The King! Man, LeBron and CJ win the game on the line. I mean, what other 2 stars are you going to try to defer to when you've got those 2 running down the lane? 72 plays 71. Anunoby with the steal. Green open for 3. The mill. CJ hits a 3 and we lead by 2. It's a 3-minute game, man. Our defense here had to be better. We just let him scoot inside. We're flirting with a triple-double in our first game as a Knick. CJ's off to the races here. Green gets fouled. Man, I knew the first game was going to be a little bit rough just considering We're just feeling it out with the Knicks. Green knocks it down. We lead by 4. 74 plays 78. Johnson, outside, three-point shot. Here come the Nets. Man, the Nets won't go away. 2 minutes to go here. Green working inside. Green can't get it to go. Man, scoring is one thing I really want to see go up this year. And this defense here yet again. Man, we need our defense to improve because that is too easy. And the Nets have the lead. 50 seconds to go here. It's a 2-point lead for the Nets. CJ trying to work around. Green, open. The Mecca! In the Mecca. Knock it down, CJ Green. Vandy set the screen. Green got open. Claxton didn't step up. And we sink it. And now we've got a chance here. Cam Johnson off the screen. Johnson can't get it to go. Green's up to 11 rebounds here. And we've got a chance. We've got a chance to ice it in the Mecca. That's exactly what we want to do. 81 plays 80. We've been built for this moment. This was the reason the Knicks signed us. This is the reason we got the max deal. Green, spacing back out. CJ, got time, got to work. 4, 3, the move. Couldn't do it in Game 7, but we do it in our debut with the Knicks. 84 plays 80. This Knicks team will not let up. Johnson hits a 3. Man, the Nets are not going away. 11 seconds. CP3 has to be fouled. So Chris Paul at the line could almost ice it. He knocks down a pair. We've got 10 seconds to play with here. 10 seconds of good defense in our debut, and we will get the dub. Here come the Nets. Cam Johnson to tie it. Can't get it to go. They get the rebound. Cam Johnson to send it to OT. He misses, and we are going to win. Our first win as a New York Knick. And man, it feels good. Man, oh man, hopefully this is the start of something big with this New York team. I hope you enjoyed the episode. This series continues in New York, in the Mecca. I tell you what, in New York, here, the Knicks, it's lit.